You hold your horses. Let's not take it to the stupid. Jared Anderson calling out Deontay Wilder. People, listen. I can't handle this kind of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Jared Anderson talking about he would beat Deontay Wilder, stop Deontay Wilder. And yo, Jared, hold your horses and let's not take it to the stupid. Let me tell y'all something. Wilder knocks out Jared Anderson. Cold. Ice cold. Cold Stone ice cream. You understand? Simple. I was going to do a video saying, Deontay Wilder, where are you? We need you. Because believe you me, if that would have been Deontay Wilder in that ring last night with this guy, Mary, let's be real. Wilder would have got him out of there. He would have got him out of there. All the guy kept doing, the guy's 5'9", Jared Anderson's 6'4". The guy just kept his guard up. You telling me Anderson couldn't close the gap and explode and get that guy out of there? Now you want to come out here talking about Deontay Wilder. He said, I will be ready for that match tomorrow. Oh my God, y'all trying to cherry pick him because Wilder's out there on that ayahuasca. Don't be stupid. Wilder, I think Wilder learned from his mistake with Parker. Because when he did let his hands go against Parker, Parker froze up. Stiff as a mannequin. But the problem is Wilder just didn't let his hands go enough. He almost didn't let his hands go at all. So Parker, did what he had to do and got the win. But don't come out here talking about, I would be ready for that match tomorrow, man. I respect Deontay. And I think he has an awesome shot. You think he has an awesome shot to beat you, or are you talking about the right hand? Because he has an awesome right hand, and he'll knock Jared Anderson out, man. But he cannot defeat me, and I will stop there. I am far more versatile as a boxer, and I would defeat him convincingly. Hey, yo, hold your horses and stop taking it to the stupid. You're going to beat Deontay Wilder convincingly. So what, you Joseph Parker now? You Jared Parker now? You the big baby Parker now? You the big baby Kiwi? Get the hell out of here and go your ass back to Toledo. Take that Toledo bullshit out of here. Yeah, man, I can't take this, man. I can't take this. We know when it comes to Deontay Wilder. Don't get me wrong, I understand what happened with that Joseph Parker fight, and Wilder was just, I don't know what he was doing. But with one punch, things change. And when you look at Wilder's reach, you look at the fact he can close the gap so quickly. You look at Jared Anderson, how he throws wide shots. You look at how Jared Anderson will even try to throw a jab to the body. Wilder will catch him, and Wilder will put him out. The only thing that and let me tell you something, Jared Anderson is in love with trying to throw a combination and stepping out to the side to come out on an angle in a blind spot and to try to let a shot go. That shit ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work, man. And Anderson can be confident. I don't see how anybody would have him as a favorite, but let me tell you something, man. We just gotta wait and see what happens next. Because to be honest with you, I'm not saying the fight can't happen. I'm just telling you Wilder beats him. But if Wilder does go on to fight Zhang like it's being reported, and Zhang puts the Chinese bing bings on Wilder, I mean, Wilder may have one last payday in him to fight someone like Jared Anderson, but basically that would be a fight for where Deontay Wilder is being used as a springboard to catapult Jared Anderson up there with the big boys. You look at his rankings, across the sanctioning bodies, I think the WBA has him ranked the lowest at 13. All the other ones like 7, 5, you know what I mean? So he's a name in the heavyweight division. But I don't think I think anybody can call out any fighter. I just think it's a suicide mission messing around with Deontay Wilder. You got there with Charles Martin. Charles Martin out there with 2 left feet, knock knee, pigeon toe, bow leg, plantar fasciitis, severed Achilles heel. And he had Jared Anderson in there dancing salsa all over the goddamn ring. Looking like he had stepped in a pile of dog shit, just slipping and sliding all over the ring. You go come out here and call out the Brahms bomber, I was going to say Talladega, the Tuscaloosa native. Man, get out of here, man. Deontay Wilder will no kiddingly bronze bomb his ass back to Toledo. Come out here calling him, man. Get out of here, man. I want to hear what Wilder has to say about them damn allegations of Anderson coming out here and gonna beat him and knock him out, and he respects what Wilder's done, but it's Toledo time. Man, get the hell out of here, man. I don't want to hear that. I know Wilder's on a decline in his career. We get it, man. But I just don't care how much of a decline Wilder is as far as where he is in his career. I don't think it's because he got old. I think it's because he is choosing not to be ferocious anymore. He's choosing not to be a fighter, more of a lover. But I think he got the wake-up call because he see that being the lover shit don't work when you get in the boxing ring. And Deontay Wilder, although he's comfortable with the space he's in, he's not trying to be out here feeling the way he did after that fight. He can say what he wants. If he was okay with losing to Joseph Parker, there's no way in the world he'd be back in the gym and trying to come back and fight a guy like Zhang. We know he's after his money, but there's no way in the world. That doesn't sit well with him. And the worst thing I think Bob Arum can do is to take Jared Big Babyson. Y'all disrespecting me, cuz. Mr. Gangbang Toledo, Ohio, to take his ass and put him in the ring with Deontay Wilder. That's the worst thing Bob can do. I don't even know if y'all saw last night. Bob Arum was smiling, grinning from ear to ear, happy. I'm like, what does Bob know that we don't know about Jared Anderson as far as his plans for Jared Anderson? Because I don't see how anybody can be happy when you got this American heavyweight prospect that could be the next best thing coming out of America, right? To see him get in the ring and go those rounds with somebody who he should have gotten out of there. The guy didn't belong in the ring with him. And you could say, oh, the guy ran, he got on his bicycle, he was assholes and elbows, he was running Forrest Run. Get out of here with that, man. That's for Jared Anderson, man. Cut that ring off and put the bing bings on him. The guy, and let the guy know you don't belong in here with me. And that's why I say I'm not so sure about Jared Anderson. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you this. First, I don't think the fight's so profitable, but let me tell you what Jared Anderson said. The man said, I am very focused on the business side. I want to work without having to do physical work. The plan is to make as much money as possible. Let's try to understand what this man is saying. I want to work without having to do physical work. Boxing is physical work. If you get an opponent in there where you don't have to really put forth much effort, that means you don't have to do much physical work, but you're working. So the way I interpret that is Jared Anderson. He's going to keep fighting tomato cans and getting rich and laughing all the way to the bank. And you know what? I don't really fault him for that, because in boxing, you got to get your money. People get mad at Tank. Don't get me wrong. I want to see Jared Anderson go out here and fight some of the elite. I think he loses, but going out there and test yourself. When you did get a little piece of of serious competition with the reality of what you be walking into with these 6'5", 6'6", 6'7" monsters, right? You got in there with Charles Martin, who's about 6'6", and Martin again. Knock knee, pigeon toe, bow-legged, Achilles heel severed, plantar fasciitis, shin splints, right? And Martin had him dancing salsa all around the ring. So what do you think can happen if Jared Anderson was to fight Joseph Parker, fight Deontay Wilder? Let's not even talk about no goddamn Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. Excuse me. The next fight that should happen for Jared Anderson, to me, put him in there with Gerald Big Baby Miller. That is another, to me, soft touch, but it's going to be much better than this guy he just fought, because Big Baby Miller's going to come and fight him. But who knows? Big Baby Miller probably burnt the bridge with Bob Arum. We're seeing that he tested positive for all that crap again, so that may not happen. But as far as Jared Anderson's concerned, he feels like he's climbing very well and keep the money working for him in his boxing career. Listen to what he's talking about. Money, 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 money. I'm telling you, he's going to misstep if he messes with Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, man, he need to come on back and stop playing around. Because Jared Anderson, he ain't the answer. He got too much shit going on outside the ring, thinking he's a gangster out here doing foolishness when it comes to the law. And now when you look at him being okay with putting up a lackluster effort, and then wanting to come out here and say he would beat Wilder. Some people may agree with that sentiment. I don't. I just think they need to go ahead and put this man out of his misery, because Jared Anderson ain't beating no Wilder. He's not beating none of the elite. And I just think he has a lot of shit he needs to work on and really decide on what he wants to do going forward. If he just wants to keep fighting these B-level guys, man, not really having to do much physical work, well then cool. That will keep him on an upward trajectory. And I'm going to tell you right now, if Jaime Munguia was able to do it, Zurdo Ramirez was able to do it, if a lot of these fighters out there are able to just build up their records with 35, 40 wins against relative nobodies, then Jared Anderson and Bob Arum, they should do the same thing. But don't make the mistake and put him in there with a Wilder, thinking Wilder has become old now. He may be old, but he ain't cold. And he'll put the goddamn Tuscaloosa bing on Jared Anderson. Y'all better keep cool. Stop playing around. Deontay Wilder, where are you? In the breeze.